Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm a petroleum engineering student at the University of Texas in Austin. Join me on Unlocked as I spend a summer exploring key energy services and what it's like behind the scenes with the people who help keep American oil and gas flowing. On this episode, we're tagging along with a crew in charge of a coiled tubing set up in East Texas. So could you kind of explain what exactly is coiled tubing?
Coiled tubing, we have a continuous string of pipe that's on a reel, similar to, I guess you could say, a fishing reel. And we have an injector head which grips that pipe and pulls it off the reel and pushes it down into the wellbore, where we use it to do whatever job that the customer wants us to do that day. We can attach many different tools on the end of it: plugs, perforating guns, motor and mill. We do fishing jobs. So some coil units you can pump an E-line through the coil and do electric line jobs. Pretty much anything that a wireline or a workover rig can do, you can almost bet you can do it with a coiled tubing unit.
Is there a lot of equipment involved in a coiled tubing job?
Yes, we have a fluid pump. Every job we do requires the use of fluid pumped through the coil. It's what sets our plugs. It's what pressures up to fire our guns. It's what pneumatically drives the motor and mill to drill up plugs, to clean out cement. There's a pump truck. This is a two-piece unit, so we have a reel trailer. We have a separate truck that carries the reel and the pipe. And then we have what we're in right now, the wet kit. It's the PTO-driven hydraulic motor that powers all the hydraulic equipment on this location, except for the pump truck. It is individually run on its own horsepower. We monitor everything going on location. All our gauges up here have a purpose. The small gauges monitor all our hydraulic pressure that's required to operate our reel, for example, our injector head. The big gauge is our wet indicator. That tells us how much our pipe is weighing that's in the hole. If we're, say, setting a plug and we pull against that plug, it tells us how much we're pulling. It tells us all our weight of that pipe in the hole. We've got our wellhead pressure, circulating pressure. We monitor everything going on in this job in this doghouse.
The British first came up with the idea of coiled tubing when running a long, continuous, flexible pipeline to pump fuel across the English Channel during World War II. In the 60s, the California Oil Company adapted the concept for downhole use. Now there is a coiled tubing operation running somewhere on the planet every second of the day.
Coiled tubing, I believe, has been around for 30 years now, but I believe it is the future. It's we come in behind a lot of wireline units. They get guns stuck. They preset a plug. We have to come in and drill that plug up and give them another shot.
It's just another way to keep the well moving forward when things get tricky downhole. Well, that's it for this episode. Have any questions about something we said or did? Or maybe you'd like to join the Key Energy Services team? Just email unlocked@keyenergy.com. So until next time, remember, performance is key.